Good day everyone, my name is Jonalyn Mendez from BSHM 1E9. So, for today's video, I am going to report the history of fundamental and food service industry during 19th century. So, let's go! Modern food processing technology developed in the 19th century was in a large part to serve the military needs. So according to the consumers, taste is the most important determinant of food choice. Historically, almost of food preparation was left to the women of the families who had to stay at home and to do all of the necessary but difficult work of maintaining the house. Yet, by the later decades of 19th century, many expressed fears the art of domestic fruit preservation was disappearing. In 1893, the cookery writer Philip Brown amended that nowadays girls have so many lessons to learn that they have no time for boiling jam. So in 1982, column in Heart and Home, the pseudonymous Mrs. Detton lamented how time was, when all good housewives, town and country alike, anxiously watched the neck of time for fruit picking, thinking if their bounded duty to provide homemade preserve for home consumption. So, others complained that modern cooks were unable to preserve fruit as it was not included in her culinary education. As the author of the Housekeeper's Guide to Preserve Melts, Fruits, Vegetables and wrote in 1886, and the present day, to everyone who makes his own jam, there are 1,000 who buy in a ready-made. Yet, ready-made jams pose their own problems that stimulated a revival in interest for domestic jam production from the 1880s, arising from an increased appreciation of the role played by wholesome, nutritious food. National initiatives provided new opportunities for instruction in jam making in late Victorian England with the emergence of the domestic science movement. In schools and colleges, systematic instruction in domestic duties concentrated on tasks such as laundry, table setting, infant feeding, and cooking to address growing fears surrounding the racial, social, and economic integrities of the nation. Wiley House complex was far more expansive during 19th century than it is today, spanning nearly 25 acres and including many more buildings than what stand today. Some of these outbuildings are constructed entirely with food preservation in mind. This map, drawn by Tao Tree, depicts the Wiley homestead with each number indicating a unique outbuilding of section of the property. Everyone, thank you for watching, and that's all about my information about the 19th century history.